in your pairs. So let's just go over some of these pairs. This week I want to focus on gold and I want to focus on gold and USD CAD. Yeah. So, but this is EJ. You know, after I didn't partake in the EJ sale, it was a GJ sale that I did like last week. But I had this buy for EJ this morning, and that's where like it is at. I'm looking to see if price will continue to push up. So either we have we come down from here or we push up to this next zone around here, you know. So we have to kind of wait for extra confirmation. The move that I had for Monday had already played out with EJ, and with GJ too, it's kind of like the same thing. Okay, so we're sitting at this 4-hour zone over here. So I'm looking if price will keep pushing down, or we're going to go up to this trend line, to that trend line over there. So if we have actually had a buy for this last night also, before the market opened, and market just shot up to the first take profit level. So it's now, will price come here or keep pushing down from here? How do we know that? Is just, you know, our confirmation. If we have a break of this zone, this 4-hour zone, and a retest of that, a valid retest, then we'll take it to that trend line before we now talk of continuations to keep going down. So left for gold, yeah, gold, this is the kind of trade where you have to take your time. If not, you would miss it. Do you know how many people that gold has taken out with these moves here? By the way, this is our buy from like 3 weeks ago that played out. You know, even though I left early, way early, but the entire move just, you know, it's just so beautiful. It's just so amazing that if you can wait on a setup, it will feed you, like literally catching it from the bottom. And even if like I had 2 more entries on this that I could have taken advantage of. So this is almost like 1,400 pips overall, which is awesome. But right now we are looking at gold. So currently this uptrend is already like, you know, we are looking at it to come down and either retrace or reverse. Inside the course, I explained about trend analysis and how to identify like the types of, like when you see a price trending like this, and even with that, we are seeing something like this at first, you would have known that this is a continuation, because first of all, it even pulled back to 23.6%, which means aggressive continuation at first, you know. So, but ultimately, what gold is doing right now is it's doing what price does after an impulse that wants to reverse, which is like diverging. It's creating a pattern. Today, we had a very minor structural pullback from this weekly level here, from our weekly level here. So it dropped down to this area, which is almost like 100 and something pips, 122 pips of that drop. And then we had a major pushback. So currently I'm not touching gold till I have a very solid confirmation for me. And I said it on Thursday that I'm waiting for the, you know, just the confirmation. Anyways, I wasn't until I saw that confirmation. I did see the confirmation and gold kept buying. I think we're around here. So it's not good to enter way too early because price will eventually come down, and this is going to be a really, really solid sell trade that we can plan for actually. So what I'm looking at for is for price to come up here because this is a fib. This is a major structure fib. So I'm looking if price will finish to that second take profit before dropping. That would actually be a more preferred place to have a sell at, which is like 258 pips away. So if we're going to be having a buy, I mean, it's very dicey taking a buy. But the only buy that can, like, you know, be more comfortable, that can be more comfortable to take its way if we have price come to this trend line and see exhaustion and bullish momentum going up. That would give extra confidence to take it back. But ultimately, I'm looking for gold to drop, and the confirmation will be the break and retest of this the break and retest of this 4-hour trend line. That is it. Right now we have price diverging, and when it comes to divergence, you want to wait because you can, it's like in a consolidation also. We are also sitting at a weekly level plus divergence. That means we are consolidating, we are moving up, we are moving down, just keeps going. And this is like an ascending channel at the top, and price could keep going up. Even though these are broken and retested, this is a minor structure. So, minor structure can easily be broken. So it has already done its move. And yeah. So we wait for gold, right? We wait for gold. We are at this weekly level is consolidating. So we just wait for all prices to if we are going to shoot down from here, we know that we are breaking this trend line and retesting it. And ultimately, even if anything, if we come down to this 4-hour zone and we break and retest it, then that's another call to sell to the next zone over here, which is still a good 200 or 100 pips. I mean, we don't have to wait for big trades. Do you understand? So if we wait for price to get to this trend line, which is also a retest of this like minor demand zone over here, you understand? So that's it for gold. And GU, I've not really been following GU though, but so let me look at UCAD. Let me look at USDCAD too. We don't know how bullish the USD was before it came down. And that just goes to show that price can't just keep pushing one way. There has to be a retest of some sort. There has to be just price coming down at a level. Everybody was thinking DXY. People had started buying dollar, even those that operate with cash and everything. They have started buying dollars at a very high price because everybody was like, no way, we are getting to 1,000 immediately. And if you're good with technical analysis, we had already been saying that DXY is already like consolidating, already pulling back, already, just pushing back. And even Dominic on the group was always sending DXY trades, and it was always like a sell is coming in, right? And he actually got that sell in, and that was really, really beautiful. So where we are right now with USDCAD is we are at a weekly level. Same consolidation. It has been consolidating there since morning. I'm expecting a push up, a pullback from all this, because if you look at this zone, it hasn't really been retested. But first of all, once we get to this trend line first, we see what's up. But we want price to finish up what it's doing. This is a price is close to a 61.8. That's second take profit. So when we have like three zones that are close to each other like this, you want to wait for extra confirmation, because this is 4 hours. So we have a 4-hour zone, we have a weekly level, and it's like a second take profit level. So I'm looking at this to push down first before we have that bullish move. So the first move, once we have that push down, if we have it, then we'll look at what price is doing at that level and see the amount of confluence that will have. But if not, if it's going to keep pushing up, we'll wait for a break and retest of a minor structure trend line, and just look at it closely, really. Just looking at price closely. There are some times when this is not really a trend line that is fascinating. But okay. When price does like when we have big pushes like this in the market, and you want to determine the next direction, sometimes you just have to wait and see and allow it to give you more information. Sometimes the best strategy is just to sit on your hands so that you don't get into early and you don't get caught up in consolidation. Do you understand? So even if you didn't make money with all these moves, your eye should be clear enough to know that at this point in time, price is just waiting. This is like a falling wedge, right? And this is like creating a descending channel here. Just going to wait for it to finish, and ease itself. Then when it gets to this zone, watch what it's doing before it comes back up. You don't force anything with price. Don't have the fear of missing out and all of those things. Do you guys understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. It's great that Dominic is on this call, because I'm not really looking at GU, but do you seem to have a setup for GU? Do you care to share what you're looking at?
Yeah, I have it. Okay, no problem. Can I share my screen?
Let me see screen share option. How does it even work? Hold on. Allowed to no. Oh no, it's video. Sorry. I'm just okay. I think I got it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So let me stop sharing it.
Okay, good evening, guys.
Good evening.
Yeah,
Good evening.
see my screen, right?
I think it's still
Okay, so what I'm seen on Geo, last Friday we are
Wait, hold on. Can you guys
forming
see his
this.
screen?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. Last week Friday, we are waiting for this trade. I think I posted it in group also. So we had a divergence. We have market diverging on 1 hour time frame. Divergence is, all of us know what divergence is. Divergence is when market is going up and RSI is going down, So this morning, I think earlier, around 1 a.m. or so, that is when we started breaking out. I don't know, this broker that I'm using, sometimes it caught some stuff here, but as we can see, here is our last, this place is our last higher low as this market was going on, because I was waiting for the last higher low to take out before we now wait for the retest of trend line. The trade confluences I look at is divergence is number one, then a zone where market normally rejects is number two, then the last one is trend line breakout and retest. Sometimes I do use other block also. So looking at this, we broke out the trend line, retested. Where I entered the trade is on 5 minutes. I waited for an engulfing candle because you should be a reactive. I am a reactive trader. I react to price before I take my trades. So as we have tested the trend line, so I waited for an engulfing candle and a bearish engulfing candle to confirm that market wants to go down. So you can see that is where I put this trade. Okay, so it have hit TP1, which is negative 27. Okay, so what I now looked at again is this place now, because structure have broken and GU is now somehow on downtrend. So what I'm looking for is a short position. I'm looking for a short position. And here now, this is another block. Yeah. Why I call it other block is that it initiated a break of structure, a break of this structure here. Though I have refined it already before I got what I had over. So this is the main order block. I call it other block because we break this structure here, So I marked it and I went down to lower time frame because this other block is too big. It's too big. So I went down to 30 minutes to see what's happening there. And why I'm confident looking for short position is because this divergence is still valid. Like the market is still diverging, So I came to 30 minutes to see what's happening. So the other block is still big. Then I went down to 15 minutes to see. Then on 15 minutes, I think that's where I took the trade. I now marked the other block here. As you can see, so market came, I think, touched the 50% and is going down now. I put the trade at 50% of the other block. This is where my trade is, and my stop loss is above this other block. So that's the trade I'm currently at, So I want to see, but I'm expecting it, not expecting though, but I have put my stop loss at break even. So let's see how the thing goes. So what I'm currently looking at, for example, is this other block, and market is respecting it for now. So that's that. I was trying to look at this DXY also because it have hit the last TP, and it have started consolidating. So I want to see this thing here. It's a, this should be a divergence. Okay, I marked it, I think last week. I marked it last week. Market was diverging, a bullish divergence. So, and market is still consolidating around this negative 61.8, which is our last TP. So I want to see what DXY will do here, but I'm seeing DXY reversing from here for the meantime. But we don't predict the market. We react to whatever market is giving us. So
thank you so
that's the
much,
thing that thank
Yeah, thanks for
you're
sharing your
welcome.
screen. So you can see he's trading in between the minor structure for GU until it gets like a clearer direction. Also the same for DXY till we get something clear. But nice, good analysis for your GU. And that's it for you guys. So we are going to do a live trading session on Thursday by God's grace. And hopefully before then, those that are trading, I hope you hit your part of your weekly targets. And I wish you guys a very, very peaceful week. You can share your charts on the screen, even on the group, if anything comes up again. So you guys take care. I don't want this to be long. So yeah.
Right. Thank you so much.
All right. You can also ask questions on the group chat. So in case you had anything, you wanted to ask anything from his chat, so you can just ask, okay? All right. See you guys on chat.
Right.